Hi YouTube family. So the first layer was cardboard that I had stored in the outhouse, so that was what I did first, laid the floor with cardboard. Then I added the straw from the chicken coop. That's plenty of nitrogen in that. Some well rotted donkey manure as well. Paper, I would have added that to a compost heap anyway, so that was a good way to use it. This is where I'm getting the dirt from and using this little trolley to cart it round, so it's not too bad. And I use these little miniature tools because they're so light, whereas a normal big spade I can lift, but because of my joints it's too heavy, so I found them really handy. I've got a fork and a normal spade. This is a shovel, and so they come in really handy. So I spent all day yesterday doing that bed and the day before, and it's all done now. And I had some lovely well rotted compost in a tumbler, so I've spread that on the top, and so I want to get this all planted today. The wind's picked up and it's got quite cold, but I'm going to get on with it, and that'd be a good job done. Okay, so I finally got that bed sorted and filled up, and I'm going to have a look at the onions. There's quite a few good ones there. These onion sets, what's this one called? I can't remember. Let's have a look on the piece of paper. There's one lot called Contando F1 and one lot called Rolium. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look through them. I'm actually going to tip them into a basket and have a look through them and see what they're like. Take out any ones that look a bit squodgy, you know, no good. These are handy. These came out of some plastic storage containers and we wouldn't have used them, so oh, there's quite a few, isn't there? Gee. Wow, I did say I wanted a few onions this year. Last year I did red onions, and a lot of them went rotten through the rain, but these actually, there's what I left one in there. Some of these look really good. Firm. So that's them. There's a few falling out there. Red ones. There's the white ones. So I'll do the same with these, I think. We got these online from a local place, and called Quick Crop. We get quite a lot of stuff from there. We've got some you know, standing sort of well, they're on legs, these beds that are around the back that we grow the herbs in. So they're quite a good place. Look at the size of these. I've never grown these before. These are the elephant garlic. Wow. And what I should do is hopefully they take, and save some clothes for next year. Let's get rid of these bags in the waste in a minute. So that's them. Now I know in here somewhere, oh, here they are. I've got some these are the supermarket garlic, so I'm going to sow some of those as well. As I say, last year I did alright with the onions, but just didn't grow enough, so we've gone overboard a bit, but it'll be good. So what I'm going to sit and do now is separate all these cloves and go through the onions and take out any ones that are really soft and not very good, and then I shall be left with what I'm going to plant, and I want to get them in today, so I'll be back with you when I've done that. So it's looking nice now, this. Some nice rich organic stuff on the top. So I'm going to get the same height as that is deep. So, because last year I tended to left a bit out, and what am I going to do? About a hand apart. Yeah, Riley. Yeah, when they start growing up, they start falling all over the soil, so get off, silly boy. I forget where I've put them now. Oh yeah. And then I'll have to go around the other side to reach. But if I just go all along this way, and it's a nice feeling once you've got all this done. This is something I've been meaning to do for a little while, and other things have just popped up, you know, so I haven't got around to doing it. But actually it doesn't take that long. I'm gonna use half the bed for these onions and half for the red. Unless I've got loads of room left, I might put some of the elephant garlic at the end. Let's see how we get on. Some of these bulbs are nice size, some are small, but it doesn't mean that you're going to get tiny onions. You could have a small onion and get a really, you know, big full grown onion. So they've certainly got some nice organic matter in there. Anyway, I'll be back with you when I've finished these. I'm on the reds now, so not too bad. I don't plant them in a particular row, I'll just do them random me. I was so pleased that I emptied out that turning drum thing, because at one point it was soaking wet in there. When I opened it, there was loads of flies coming out of it, but I just left it, and it seems to have sorted itself out, the soil, and it's lovely. So it's coming good for these onions, really. I hope the crows don't come and get these bulbs. I might put some wire over it, I don't know yet. Let's see. So go around the other side and get to this bit. Nice bulbs, some of these red ones. They seem better than the ones I got last year, but the other ones were a different make, so let's hope that these will be better. Them crows are a bit of a nuisance round here. They even go by the door and get the dog food. That's how bad they are. Might build a scarecrow over the winter. I've hung some of those CDs in the trees to see if that helps. Oh, it's quite exciting when you get to put your veggies in. Last year, as you know, was my first year, so we probably will lose some of these bulbs to the rot because we get quite a bit of rain. So I've just got a few random ones left, so I'm just gonna randomly put them in. Hopefully don't lose too many. It'd be nice not to have any gaps when they get growing. Too many left now. So basically it's all done. Oh, I'm so pleased. That's a good job done, that. Go on. Yeah, so that's all planted up with the onions now, some lovely soil. I'm going to have a look at the wire and see how wide it is. I might just drape some over to stop the crows in case. I've put the this netting over here temporary, just to keep the birds off, really, the big birds. And really pleased with that. So that's all done.